All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and man, oh man, Trump's lawyer, Alina Habba, is not playing around at all. Now, we all know that the gag order had just been lifted. Now, this video right here was like a few days before the gag order just got lifted. That because I seen this video circulating, and I mean it's circulating all around YouTube. This video that went viral, got almost 2 million views. And I knew nothing about it. And this right here was saying that Trump's attorney, Alina Habba, y'all know how much we respect Alina Habba. She calls it like it is. She does not hold back at all. Now, she made this video saying that when she was in the courtroom that she was getting yelled at, and that that corrupt judge was slamming his fist on the table, basically acting like he trying to treat her like a child or something. And y'all know Alina Habba is not going for that at all. Now, I definitely want to check this out to see exactly what happened, to see Alina Habba's side of view of it. So we definitely about to check it out and see what she got to say. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be nice, because this video is circulating and it seemed like she wasn't playing. Now, like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. I also want to thank everybody that clicked on this video for the very first time. I appreciate you as well, and shout out to the ones that always watched the entire video and hit that like button. That way YouTube will share this video so more people can see my reaction to it. So like I said, please stay to the end. Let me know in the comment section that you watched the entire video and you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's dive straight into this, man. Let's go.
All right, the president's team has stepped up to the microphone. They just walked outside of the courthouse. Let's dip in here and listen.
Been more honest, coming from the judge who has already predetermined that my client committed fraud before we even walked into this courtroom. I'm not here to hear what he has to say. Then why exactly am I being paid as an attorney, and why exactly are taxpayer dollars being used in this courtroom? The answer is very clear. Because Miss James wants to stand right here like she did this morning and call my client a liar, call the company fraudulent, and make a name for herself. She said this morning that the numbers don't lie, and they won't lie in this case. Well, Miss James, I have a message for you. The numbers didn't lie when you ran for governor.
Ooh.
And that's why you dropped out. And the numbers don't lie when President Trump runs for office in 2024. And those numbers are loud and clear. This country is falling apart.
Yep.
And if we don't stop corruption in courtrooms where attorneys are gagged, where attorneys are not allowed to say what they need to say to protect their clients' interests, it doesn't matter what your politics are.
Yep.
Everyone has a right in this country to get up and put a defense. I don't care who you are. You have a right to hire a lawyer who can put objections on the record. You have a right to hire a lawyer who can stand up and say something when they see something wrong.
Yep.
But I was told to sit down today. I was yelled at, and I've had a judge who is unhinged slamming a table. Let me be very clear. I don't tolerate that in my life. I'm not going to tolerate it here. And you know what? You shouldn't either. Because not every American citizen gets a camera and a microphone. And what I'm seeing is such a demise of American judicial system and democracy. Miss James came out this morning and said that she knew Mr. Trump, and she always calls him Mr. Trump because it kills her that he was the president. But the 45th president of this country, one of the best presidents we've had,
Yep.
has built a great company. It's worth a ton more than that statement of financial condition. And she doesn't know how to get out of it because her politics won't allow her. She calls him a bully. She says he's going to bring out racial slurs. He's going to say things today and taunt her. Well, Miss James, you taunted him. Before you came into office, before you saw one record, one statement of financial condition, you taunted him. You said his administration was too male and too pale. Those are her words. She said that she and Michael Cohen We're going to be his biggest nightmare. Where I have some news for you, Miss James. Michael Cohen folded, lied, and crumbled. Your star witness, along with all the DAs and corrupt AGs, need to be paying attention to what happens when you let us take the stand. When you let my client speak the truth, and the judge can tell me to sit down, and he can try and shorten my client's testimony, but it is loud and clear. They've got nothing. They've got nothing but their politics. She's got nothing but her Soros backing, which we discovered recently. And I am sick and tired of seeing it. Pay attention, America. Pay attention. Because when you're in court one of these days and you don't have a lawyer that has a microphone, and you don't have a lawyer that can go on TV, and you've got judges gagging them, what are you going to do? We need to fix this country. And we need to stop what is happening in this courtroom. President Trump is worth a lot more, and she wasn't ready for it. She doesn't understand it. And before she rushed to judgment, she should have thought about attacking somebody with over 50 years of real estate expertise who changed single-handedly the skyline of New York City. She picked the wrong person, and her politics will fail for it.
Are you concerned by the judge's statement that President Trump's longer answers, that he draws negative inferences from those longer answers?
So let's be clear about why the judge said that. The judge doesn't like when President Trump explains what actually happened because it's not good for his narrative. This is a judge who clearly has an issue. If you've seen his behavior with me, you've seen his behavior with the president today. He has a clear issue with facts that are not good for the case because he already predetermined, and I want everyone to understand, this is, yes, we do not have a jury. Yes, we do not have a lot of things that we should because they brought it under Section 6312. But this judge decided this case and liability before we walked up those stairs. I didn't have a shot. So right now we're sitting here doing a whole dance, and the only thing they want are facts that are bad for Trump. That's why he's silenced.
That's all they want. She exactly right. They want facts that's bad about Trump because I'm telling you, they want Trump out of this race. They see the polls. They don't like it. So whatever they can do to try to get this man to drop out, they're going to do it. That's why that judge is corrupt. You sit up there, got a judge that's screaming, yelling, slamming his fist on the table at a woman. And like she said, Trump's attorney, Alina, she didn't even have a chance because they already predetermined everything before she got in the courtroom about what they was going to do to him or what they was going to try to do. How you going to put a gag order on a presidential candidate? Huh? How you going to put a gag order on Alina when she got to say stuff and do things to try to protect Trump and what needs to be said, but yet she can't say it because they had put a gag order on them? That is BS. That was crazy. That right there let you know right there from the jump that they did not like Donald Trump. They was going to do anything that'll paint him in a bad light because that's what they want. They didn't want any facts because it was going to ruin their narrative that they'd already had going with Trump. So they didn't want to hear it. So you got this corrupt judge that be in the bathroom taking selfies of himself trying to call shots. And when the video came out that he gave Letitia James to go ahead to say whatever she wanted to say about Trump. But guess what happened, though? They turned around and tried to put a gag order on Trump for where he couldn't say nothing. He couldn't say anything that helped fit what he was trying to say. That's the reason why Alina is going off right now, and I don't blame her at all. And that's the reason why that gag order was just lifted, and it pissed the judge off. It pissed Letitia James them off. They did not like it. They did not like it at all. But hey, like I said before, Trump 2024, he's going to get out of all this other stuff that they got going against him. But this New York City trial was a load of crap in the first place. It was a load of crap. And I just don't get it. But shout out to Alina Habba, man, because she is not holding back and she ain't playing around. And I am here for it. I'm here for it. Let's keep it going.
Him. That's why he's telling him short answers, and that's why he's clearly enraged. His face is red. He came in hot, and he doesn't know how to handle him.
Knowing the judge is the one who will decide the penalties, have you urged your client, President Trump, to keep his answers more concise based on the judge's urging?
If my client was worried about people's penalties on him, and that's supposed to silence his right to free speech and his right to take a stand and explain.
Exactly what she just said, trying to silence his rights to free speech. Because that's what they did. They literally just took away this man's free speech, putting a gag order on him. How you going to do that? This man is running for president. How is you going to place a gag order on a presidential candidate, a person that's running to be president? How are you going to try to hold back what they can, like what they can talk about and what they can't talk about if they running for president? That don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So from the jump, we already knew Judge Egaron, whatever his name is, weird looking judge, trying to call the shots, already came in, like she said, hot. He don't like Trump. He didn't want to hear what Trump had to say. He didn't want to hear what Alina had to say. All he wanted to hear is anything that paints Trump in a bad light. That's all they wanted to hear. That's all they wanted to hear. This judge should be locked up. Why Judge Egaron ain't locked up for trying to pull this crap on a presidential candidate? You can't put a gag order on a person that's running for president. What? That was just ridiculous. But like I said, I'm glad that it has been lifted, and they are pissed off about that.
Then I wouldn't want to represent him. My client's done nothing wrong. His answer should be full, and if they try and silence him, the record will reflect that, and we'll deal with it on appeal. Yes. Anything else?
Why did the president plead the fifth last year if he's willing to testify today?
So everything is done strategically. I can't get into that. The truth of the matter is, the fifth was done in an EUO, which is a special proceeding. Once they brought the case, we decided it was better to fight the facts. But frankly, I never thought that she would bring the case, because once you see what his actual values are, you see that there's no there. But, you know, she gets a lot of attention from this. You all are sitting out here. She comes out. She calls him a liar. I mean, this is third world stuff. You're not allowed to run before you even know what somebody's company is, before you even know what their financials are, and call someone a liar and call them a fraud and base your politics on this. Miss James would not be the Attorney General but for President Trump. Let's be very clear about that. And that might hurt her a little bit, but that's the facts. The facts hurt. That's why she wasn't a good governor. She didn't make governor. She didn't even come close. She used this case as a cover. Numbers don't lie, Miss James, to use her own words. Numbers don't lie. Anything else?
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Well, Sandra, that was whatever hourly rate she's charging, she should probably double it because.
Boy, Alina did not hold back at all. She went off. You know, a lot of times I get across these videos where it seems like a lot of people that goes after Trump, they be trying to use Trump to try to get theyself voted in office. Like if they running for, like if Letitia James, if anybody like running for governor or something, they on the other side, if they can try to down Trump to lift theyself up, they'll do it. They'll try to do it. So, I mean, the same thing how Trump called out Chris Christie. He like, well, what is wrong with Chris Christie? Why is he talking like this? Is he mad because I didn't give him a job in the organization? That's what it be. If you don't kiss a lot of these folks' butt and do what they want you to do, they just flip on you. They just turn on you, start talking about you, and acting like they never tried to be on your side and stuff like that. So this stuff needs to be called out. Shout out to Trump. Shout out to Alina for doing her thing, doing her job. I mean, she one hell of a talker. She can do it. And like I said, she's not going to hold back. She's going to tell you everything you need to know and what you need to hear. But like I said, y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. Thank you all for watching. I really, really appreciate it, especially the ones that made it to the end. I know my voice sounded a little messed up, a little under the weather, but hey, we still going to push these videos out. It ain't no stopping over here. We got to keep on grinding, keep pushing forward. And that's what we're going to do. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.